Welcome back to your Skin Sabbath, weekly day of rest from beauty culture. Fun segment I love to call Snake Oil or Savior. And this is really rooted in kind of the origins of our cosmetics industry, where people would pop up into different towns and they would have some magical elixir to cure and fix all of your problems. And people would buy and buy and buy, and then the next day they would just leave. And that's how they made a living, was going town to town selling this product, and they had to leave town because it obviously didn't work, and everyone then wanted their money back. Social media has very much created a snake oil kind of vibe in our cosmetics again, because we have all of these companies that pop up. They make these easy websites real quick. They're shipping mass-produced products from somewhere, and we have no idea who they are. What's the face of this company? Like, are there even stock images used? I'm currently watching Chair Company, which is all about that. I'm going to link this. It's a random show. My husband loves Tim Robbins. So let's get into it. We're talking about LED face masks, and this is one I needed to do a deep dive in because these have been tempting me for years. It is one that I'm constantly getting influenced, which if you do have one of these, whether you like it or not, shut your eyes when you're wearing it. I hate when I see videos of people wearing these, just like working or doing all of this. This light is not good for your eyes. So did kind of the hype of these beauty face masks come from? And this, of course, ding ding, it goes to a Kardashian. On their show, these I think were really popularized when Kim Kardashian gave one of them to all of her family members. And this, right, we're talking first about our mental health. This triggers mental health if we see Kim Kardashian wearing it, who I think largely from beauty culture has become the symbol of beauty. And so because she uses it, there is instantly this part in us of, if I use this, I will be like her and I will be desired. Even if you don't like on a conscious level think this is kind of what is going on at the subconscious level of these advertisements. And in using these and giving it to her family, we're gonna get into the price, but this makes it seem like this is one piece that really has this dramatic impact of like, oh, her skin looks so young and flawless because of this. Absolutely not. I am going to link an article that Kim Kardashian spends $1 million plus on beauty every single year. And so this is one way, getting to that financial pillar, where people of us who are not billionaires, we are spending like, these things are between $100 and $500 really. That is a lot of money to invest in a product that may or may not work. We're gonna dive into it, versus where else can we spend our money. So getting for these is very much snake oil. It uses celebrities who are already spending so much money on more procedures than this one mask. And I guarantee, I guess I can't guarantee, but I would imagine that these celebrities touting these are also getting the clinical treatments from their dermatologists. Where did LED light masks even come from? So dermatologists have been using LED lights in a clinical setting for a long time, even though the science is actually not really sound on if this actually works or not. Effective for treating things like acne scars, wrinkles, and fine lines. So the difference between what a dermatologist uses and what you might get in one of these at-home face masks is the strength of the actual light waves and light, which you can't have a product at home that is super strong light because consumers were not the best at actually handling this type of a product. So first, what is the light? So these masks are either close to infrared light or part of the visible light spectrum. This comes from Roy G. Biv, right? Visible light, the colors of the rainbow. So the light uses either near infrared, which is close to the red end of the visible spectrum, or blue, which is down on the farther end. So we see light based on different wavelengths. That's what makes up the light spectrum and how our eyes perceive it. There's a whole other array, including microwaves and X-rays, that we can't see in the light spectrum. X-rays, fun fact, when X-rays were first discovered, they actually used X-rays to treat acne in a clinical setting. You could go in and they would blast x-rays at your face. What was the end result of this? A lot of women got bone cancer, which to me is one of the saddest examples of how advertising for cosmetics, largely for external appearances, can be so detrimental to our physical health. This was not tested for safety before it was used across the nation to treat acne. Do I think these visible light or LED are going to be the same? Absolutely not. But I think that knowing cosmetics history is such an important fact of being a good consumer and building back your confidence, because everything that we see in the modern day market is not new. It is reinventing things that have been around. So your at-home masks, they will use different light bulbs and put them on your face. There is actually not really any evidence that the at-home masks work. One company did a clinical study of 35 participants. That is not even a large enough sample to find anything statistically significant. So bottom line, I am going to say, do a $500 on something that is most likely not going to work. It's going to be an impulse buy. Maybe we're going to wear it, we're not going to see results, and it's going to sit on our cosmetic shelf for a very long time before it either goes in the trash, ends up at a thrift store, or we gift it to someone else. So this is one where I say, right, let's be smart financial women in the marketplace and let's invest that $100 or $500 instead of spending it on these masks. Let me know if you agree, snake oil or savior, in the comments below, and I hope you enjoy your Skin Sabbath.